Oh, we're going to kick things off backstage and yet another backstage brawl, this time I believe with Zulite the Great and the master pawn Irwin.
That's the blueprint by the looks of the mask. And yes, we were intending to start things off in the ring, and just as that last week vignette was starting, that just kicked off. Thankfully EOD are on their way to sort that out.
Well, after questions raised and shots fired about the leadership styles of Nathan Goldman's quest to get back to business.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Tianjin, China, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Beastmaster Yamashita Kushida.
With some pivotal divisional matches here tonight. Kicking off in the junior division, and Yamashita Kushida, the Beastmaster Irwin, been on quite the run as of late. A bit of a revival for the man with spade-like hands, the former Lion Tamer, wanting to make an impression in this junior division. Irwin could be considered the hot favourite in the early ongoings.
Indeed, he has the momentum as it stands, and currently stands atop the division with 2 victories. Looks to be taking on Jack Murphy, currently placed 7th at the moment amongst a pile of people who still have 0 victories after that gauntlet match that transcended Mike Sharp into the UK division.
From Dudley, England, weighing in at 262 pounds, Jack Murphy.
The Duker of Dudley, Jack Murphy. One of my favourites since his arrival here in N.E.W. Has not competed in the last few weeks, to my memory. But has been a hotly contested contender in that junior division for a while. These are 2 of our best, I would say, Irwin, in this division at the moment.
Murphy is one who's returned to Hotel Payne, honed his skills a bit more, trying to get back into the junior division now and create some momentum of his own. But
it's Murphy the block here, essentially, with Kushida in that great position, as you were saying, with 2 victories already in this division. So Murphy needs to make his impression here. The bell is rung. Here we go, and a quick start. Found a more powerful Kushida. Oh, wait a minute! Great counter there on the DDT by Jack Murphy. Former boxer might just have the speed advantage over the ringmaster Yamashita Kushida.
Both men here with lethal hands. I gotta wonder if they're going to try and opt for other elements of their ring profession to try and combat one another here rather than go for a straight out Duke Fest.
Beautiful face buster reversal there by Kushida with the arm wrench onto Murphy, wrenching that shoulder into the mat.
Trying to limit Murphy's arsenal. Again, if one or the other can get that advantage when it comes to striking.
The arm drag counter, the bit of the belly there by Jack Murphy.
A great advantage to have in this match.
Stomps to the mix section. Kushida trying to get a little bit of distance between the boxer.
Backdrop.
Connects it with that beautiful backdrop. Kushida trying to get the high impact advantage early on. Murphy with that speed again, misses with a splash in the corner. Kushida come out quick, crucifix spin. Couldn't keep hold of Murphy. Feet bounced off the ropes. Kushida had to let go. Stomps to the midsection. And this one has started out quick here, Irwin. This junior division hotly contested.
And everyone wants to rise to face Tasmania as a fresh champion.
Yeah, you have to believe that the current junior men's champion Tasmania will be watching this one very closely indeed. I would say that these 2 could be contenders elect.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker there from Jack Murphy. Both men trying to work at that core of the neck and arms.
Kushida going to high risk environment here. Says a small prayer. Hard elbow eventually, nothing too spectacular there by Kushida, just wanted to connect there. Yeah. Murphy pulling himself up by the ropes.
I think Murphy was a little close for a chop there, so Kushida opted to change it to an elbow mid-flight.
Vicious clothesline over the top rope there by Kushida, taking Murphy out the hard way, reverses with the elbow, misses with the left hand lariat, takes Murphy down.
This opening bout is Extreme Rules, so there will be no count out here, but pinfalls and submissions must happen in the ring.
And then counter again, hard elbow to his jaw just for his trouble. Kushida falls into the knee of Jack Murphy, trying to regain that momentum. As you say, hardcore rules, so all this perfectly legal by Murphy. Looking for a little bit of hardware to play with.
Oh, got a baseball bat out, but Kushida managing to avoid it.
Yeah, fell into those left jabs of Kushida, Owen. Those spade-like hands of the ringmaster.
I saw Jack Murphy earlier trying
Hard
to shake
suplex.
that shoulder off. Clearly giving him a bit of trouble from the offense from Kushida here. Oh, hang on, that sleeper, but it doesn't matter outside.
You're absolutely right. This has won Kushida matches in the past, but if he knocks Jack Murphy outside the ring, he's going to have to drag a dead weight.
It looks to be the case. Oh,
back
hang
onto
on,
the canvas.
Swinging neckbreaker again.
As I cough up a hairball, and this match continues.
These two just going toe to toe on the outside here. What a chop!
Yeah, as you said at the start of this matchup, Erwin, two of the hardest hitters in the junior division. Yamashita Kushida getting the better of that exchange. Taking Jack Murphy up the ramp, but pinned to submissions. The other way to win this match is inside that ring.
Oh, what a crossbody!
Oof.
Duking has begun in this match. This is where it's going to get hot and heavy.
Oh, wait a minute, Murphy on the outside. Vicious powerbomb there by Jack Murphy.
I thought he was going for concrete. I think changed his mind. Not that those wafer thin mats make much of a difference. Kushida trying to recover here, but Jack Murphy has caught his breath quicker.
Primed and ready, Murphy in the centre. Looking for the
Murphy's
corner.
Law.
Vicious Murphy's Law. In for the pin. 2.
No! Kushida somehow surviving.
Close but no cigar for Jack Murphy. Yamashita Kushida showing great resilience there to cut out that Murphy's Law. Not many people have done that.
Oh, I've got to say, I
series
thought
of
that was
clotheslines.
it.
After rope with the third one, taking Kushida down again.
Murphy clutching at those ribs now. Starting to feel the effects of this match. Could this be Kushida's moment? No!
Another hard knee by Jack Murphy, who's starting to control the tempo of this matchup. Kushida has had no response. Kushida's in trouble if this powerbomb connects. It does!
Held him up there for a moment, trying to find the right position, going more toward the centre of the ring, perhaps looking to end it right here.
Swift right jab again by Murphy. Gut wrench suplex.
Into a gut buster.
Right into the gut buster.
Kushida winded.
Murphy's Law again. He may have escaped one, but I very much doubt he'll escape 2. In for the pin.
Kushida's bust open.
It's all bet. Jack Murphy with win number 3 in the junior division. With his first win in the junior division, stopping Yamashita Kushida, getting his 3rd victory. The block, that all-important block was made by Jack Murphy here tonight, Erwin.
It was indeed. It seemed he rose from the dead there. Kushida had the advantage early on in that matchup, but Murphy managed to change it around. An intense opening bout here. Don't go anywhere because we've got far more to come. As far as intense goes, Alex Crom and Brad Morse, the industry in the order, Dada and Cynthia Byler. Main event, falls count anywhere, Franco and Simon Youngblood. Gonna be an intense night, of course. We started that in an intense way. Super the Great and the Blueprint brawling backstage. Next is that one-on-one that I did mention, Alex Crom and Brad Morse, European Division.
knows the workhorse division here in N.E.W, the European title, is once again back in the scene here.
Making his way to the ring from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 260 pounds, Alex Cross.
Many people have said that the resurgence of the European title has come down to this man though, in Alex Crom, the German suplex machine, who's been on quite a tear the last few weeks here in N.E.W.
Certainly has, again starting to rise, and he and Brad Morse have managed to hit the top. 4 victories apiece, so it all falls down to this: who gets the match against Louis Richardson.
Arguably our most pivotal ranking match here tonight.
Talk about that Simon Youngblood promo for a moment, and then asking Franco to come alone in the main event. You've got to wonder if the industry are going to get involved. It is Falls Count Anywhere after all.
It's a great point. Youngblood wants an honourable contest against Franco, one of the best technical wrestlers we have on our roster. It could be a tremendous main event if it's kept clean, but the industry do not seem to go anywhere alone, which is an issue for this man Franco, who has survived an onslaught by end times to get to this point.
And from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 240 pounds, Brad Morse.
But once again, Erwin, there are strength in numbers here in N.E.W. Brad Morse and Zach Fuller, who become quite a deadly combination, both in these singles and tag team divisions here as of late.
Fuller disenfranchised early in his career, taking the tutelage of Brad Morse has arguably turned him around for the better, but they are quite the underhanded team when it comes to working together. You've got to believe that's what they're going to try and do to beat Alex Crom here tonight. This is going to be an interesting battle between these two, though.
Yeah, very conflicting styles, I would say, between Morse and Alex Crom. Both great athletes, smash mouth style, I would say, by Morse, a more technical approach by the suplex machine Alex Crom.
What's that shoulder injury?
Backbreaker there by Crom.
Crom is sporting courtesy of End Times.
Well, he's been through some hellacious wars with End Times over the last couple of weeks, so Alex Crom has survived that storm, it seems, and is now squarely focused on the European Championship, but it's a hotly contested division, including the guy he's in the ring with tonight, who has become somewhat of a menace, a father figure, if you will, to Zach Fuller as of late, and that has had a devastating combination for both men. Jawbreaker. The drop kick blocked by Crom, trying to get it right in.
Oh, clothesline over the top.
In the kerfuffle, Brad Morse manages to get that clothesline over the top rope. Alex Crom lay down on the outside.
Morse opted to follow him out there.
Big backdrop there by Brad Morse. The referee already with the count. Alex Crom knows he can afford to take that little bit of extra time with our liberal 10-count clothesline right into the side of the ring.
He doesn't want to spend too long out there with the likes of Brad Morse, though.
Yeah, all Brad Morse needs is one opening Erwin to apply that devastating cutter, that Morse code.
We've seen that. If he does connect it, we'll see the difference between that and the Murphy's Law, not quite perfected, arguably taking 2 of them to put Yamashita Kushida away. Luther's press.
Yeah, well, Lou Fez, I can guarantee you it won't take 2 Morse codes to put Alex Crom down if Brad Morse can hit that move.
Looks Crom will
only a 1 count on the pin there.
Will be fully aware of that possibility and will do anything to avoid it. What a neat hit.
Knee smash right to the temple of Alex Crom, being dragged right back to square centre of the ring. Starting to work on the legs is Brad Morse.
Trying to remove that lifting base, which is quite the forefront of Alex Crom's arsenal, as you see right there.
Big back body drop there by Alex Crom, countered beautifully by Brad Morse. Irish whip hard right back into the corner. Big clothesline connects, takes down Crom. Boom on the arm again.
Injured shoulder.
Stiff elbow drop right into the heart. Great flurry by Morse. trying to gain that traction.
Oh, hang on.
Draping DDT, no one does it better. Classic Brad Moss.
That could be it for Alex Crom right there.
Yeah, this has won Moss matches in the past. He elects not to go for a pin. That could cost Moss later down the line. As long as Alex Crom is breathing, he's a danger. Sidesteps in there.
And blocks the suplex though.
Yeah, well scouted. The belly to belly was blocked beautifully by Brad Moss, who's clearly done his homework on the suplex specialist Alex Crom. Off the rope again. Drop down.
Oh,
God! From nowhere into the pin. It's over. One shot, one hit, one win for Brad Moss.
Valiant effort for Alex Crom, but history has shown us whenever Brad Moss can find that opening, it happens. Ends in a victory.
Brad Moss might just be one of those guys, Owen, that plugs away under the radar for years, but has that weapon in his arsenal and will pick his place in his opportune moment to become a champion. And that's exactly what might be written in the stars for Brad Moss and the European Championship. What a matchup!
Well, don't go anywhere. Coming up next, we have some tag team action after a short advert break.
With all this chaos backstage is still clearly underway, Erwin. Where's these so-called security teams hired by Nathan Goldman? Oh, whoa! Gut wrench overhead.
The blueprint and ZTG from earlier on. This is the Beast attacking Alex Crom after defeat to Brad Moss here.
Yeah, bearing in mind, Erwin, that Alex Crom has just been through a virtual war with Brad Moss, and there's no way going to be 100%, and the Beast just picking apart what's left of the German suplex machine in the backstage loading area. That's nothing but concrete and cables back there.
Some chaos. We need someone back here now.
Just a nasty, savage attack by the Beast.
We'll do a tag team match here. Hopefully EOD or the Order are on the way to sort that out. Coming out now in the industry.
Well, if it's not magnum opus, it's end time, but these vicious backstage assaults have been a problem for weeks here yet again. Nathan Goldman's tenure as commissioner brought under a very uncomfortable spotlight tonight on Brawl.
Goldman has made the announcement of Pincel to sort this out, but it seems the chaos is only going to get more rampant before that arrives.
All the way to the ring, accompanied by Franco, and at a combined weight of 465 pounds, Marty and Fury.
All hail the industry, Erwin, the veteran team, sick of being ignored. And last week was a pivotal week up for this new supergroup here in N.E.W, trying to establish some kind of dominance in variable divisions. And last week they won an opportunity in the hotly contested United Kingdom division, and this week they have a chance to get a foothold once again into the tag team rankings, Owen. It's been a busy couple of weeks, is what I'm trying to say, for the industry.
Because 2 weeks ago, they beat the Hit Squad, which has landed them this match against the Order. 1 victory apiece. Four-person group once more. Dead Durand, former women's champion, has joined their ranks.
Which I think is a wise tactic if they want to dominate over some of our divisions, as the other power groups here, if you will, in N.E.W, such as N.E.W and Magnum Opus. The industry are clearly seeing the method to that madness and set out goals to do it themselves.
From Des Moines, Iowa, weighing in at 220 pounds, Casey the Judge.
Casey Judge, who part of the Order, who's of course a part of the one of the security teams that Nathan Goldman has hired to stop this kind of craziness going on here. And so how much pressure is on Judge here tonight, considering all that has happened over the last few weeks in the backstage area? I mean, how do you focus on a match when the entire method of what you've been hired for is under question right now on Brawl?
It must be a tough thing to focus on, but Casey Judge is used to that pressure. Let's not forget he is the man who dethroned Vega as world champion the first time around.
And his partner from Fargo, North Dakota, weighing in at 240 pounds, Wade Nelson.
Well, Wade Nelson, who's been back in action after a series of some pretty debilitating injuries. You see him there still sporting some bandages across his chest and legs.
Been involved in a lot of breaking up the things that are going on backstage, and you see some of those bandages, not all, but some of those bandages are a result of that. A bit of a wild lifestyle of Wade Nelson has led to the other bandages.
Here we go. The industry, who have been striving to make an impression and have done in the last few weeks, know how pivotal this matchup could be for their ambitions in this division. They're in the Order, who have fell by the wayside in the tag team division for quite some time, need to re-stamp a little bit of relevance, so it's an important matchup for either side. I'm going to ask you, who do you favour? Two very similar teams.
If the Order have two members of EOD at ringside, understandably why they don't right now is all the chaos happening backstage, but if the sides were even, it would be even harder. But I've got to say, the industry probably have the edge with all the distractions they could throw in to distract Flint or indeed Judge or Nelson.
Absolutely, the industry have come with a loaded gun here tonight. All four members in the corner, of course, as you quite rightly point out. The EOD no doubt backstage trying to regain some resemblance of Order. Casey Judge had Irish whip into Nelson, and we have long since speculated that a lot of these injuries that Wade Nelson claims to have may be psychological, but there is no doubt about the man's talent between those ropes. When he is on, he is on.
Known for those lethal kicks, Marty now feeling the effect of those after that double kick to the gut.
Yeah, that infamous kick hurled round the world in the first man in N.E.W's history to beat the Reaper.
Quick work there from Marty though.
Still a very short list, I might add. Marty pulling Nelson away from his partner somewhat, realises he had a little bit more time than he initially thought. Gets a clean tag to his partner, the King, Yuri, a Russian bear. Trademark. Deadly deadly gut wrench suplex. Boom! Takedown there by Nelson, going right for the legs, taking Yuri off a vertical base, going for the arm again, with the wrench to the shoulder. Driving that shoulder into the canvas again.
Again, trying to loosen that grip of Yuri. Oh,
Oh, stiff elbow counter again. Hard right hand there by Yuri. Fires it right on back. Going for a T-bone. Nelson, though, right in his corner, blocks a tag.
Exactly what Nelson was wanting to avoid. You see how quickly he tried to get Judge tagged back in.
Yeah, well, I can't say I blame Nelson one bit after that vicious T-bone suplex, but Yuri did well to get his body in the way of the two men to create that obstruction. Nelson now in no man's land in the Industry's corner with Yuri trying to dominate Nelson.
Great counter work there from Nelson. Not only did he drive the elbow to Yuri, he also got a chop in on Marty, further distancing the tag.
They delayed the inevitable when Yuri did a little bit more damage, hanging Nelson on that top rope. Marty taking way too much time, blind tag made. For a fight up Casey Judge, but he's fell into the hands of a completely fresh Marty, pulling Judge out of the corner, pull out powerbomb and continuing the assault for the Industry. This has been a well devised tag team performance so far, Owen.
Only a one though.
From the Industry, only a 1 count, yes, but the plan is there, the communication is there, though. Now the double axe handle again. What a response by Judge.
Arguably, the Industry's reaction.
Standing Uranagi.
Hang on though.
Hanging on right across the knee.
The gavel.
Triple backbreaker. Always throws me a little bit off with that manoeuvre. Tremendous power by Casey Judge. The back of Manny must be on fire.
Verdict.
Right in the Order's corner. Wade Nelson going to try and run interference. Double axe handles missed, but Manny got his shoulder up nonetheless.
Flint's going to have to clear the ring out here.
Yuri didn't get there with the interference, but Manny managed to get his own shoulder up. Casey Judge has to remain focused. Well, a gut-wrench overhead suplex there by the lawman. Don't want a counter by Manny. Armbreaker. Exactly when he needed it. Stomps to the midsection. Continuing the assault on Judge into the camel clutch here. We're going for that submission.
The chair has been slid in by Franco.
He seems to have changed his mind there. I thought he was going for a camel clutch. Trying to rear Judge back in for that submission, going for a tag. I'd elected that not enough damage perhaps has been done to Judge. A double team now, attempt at least by Maddie, and Yuri chop block sweep. Great combination by Yuri and Maddie. Referee's down for the count. Nelson's there, double axe handle, breaks up the pin, only getting a 1 count for the big Russian. Nelson, swift forearm.
Yuri not impressed with that.
Showing Yuri exactly what he thinks is in there. Jordan gets a sweep. Judge has been in that ring for a long time. Will finally get the tag back into Nelson.
More than happy to oblige.
Yes, his mind may be loose, but his body should be fresh despite the bandages.
Distraction there from Judge.
Yeah, great ring awareness there by Judge. Yuri fell into the backdrop of Wade Nelson. Fisherman's Owen.
Beautiful. Hooked on for the pin.
Beautiful.
Hand under the rope.
Perhaps caught the referee a little bit by surprise there, but I think you're absolutely right. Yuri's foot did touch that bottom rope. On the shoulders by Nelson, hanging Yuri up on that top rope.
The Order managing to pull things back here.
Plugging away piece by piece, Owen. You're absolutely right, the Industry started this match up strong. The Order have had to hold on and fight back. Yuri still showing there's still plenty of fight left in the German Bear. In the Russian Bear, excuse me. Oh, what a drop kick, that one connect by Nelson.
Yuri managing to force Nelson back to the center of the ring.
Yeah, sheer power, just that big push to Nelson. Electing, I think he expected Nelson to do exactly that with a counter, but Nelson perhaps playing passive in the corner, dragging Yuri down.
By the chin.
Reverse DDT. Stomp to that chin again. All the damage done to the head to Yuri in quick succession. Can a tag be made? Yes, it can.
Disorientated. Marty doing his tag team partner no favours there, but Yuri finding a block finally.
Yeah, Yuri, there's not a corner he hasn't found a way to fly out of yet. Yuri fighting back, blocking the big belly-to-belly suplex with a swift forearm, taking Judge to the outside. And Yuri is no stranger to hardcore rules. What a good French suplex on the outside. Jawbreaker counter there by Judge. Hard right by Yuri. Swift kicks by Judge. It's back and forth stuff on the outside. Big belly overhead. Casey Judge. What a response by the lawman.
This match is well and truly getting out of hand. Count of 7 here. Judge finally realising, gets back in the ring.
Yeah, Yuri only got a few seconds to get back in the ring. The referee stopped his count regardless. A liberal 10 count here in N.E.W, which has been highly publicised. Yuri now taking Judge apart in his own corner.
Sunset flip.
Sunset flip, powerbomb, beautiful from the top rope there by Yuri. Swiftly executed by the Russian Bear. Hard Irish whip back into his own corner, tag made. And Marty is fresh as a daisy, going to try this sweep. Chop block combination though, in boom, there it is. The sweep corkscrew elbow, excuse me, tremendous combo by the Industry. The double axe handle again by Nelson. Saves the order. Marty, however, is fresh. He's ready to continue the attack. Judge is in trouble.
Super kick.
What a super kick. That's got to be over. Nelson again. Can he make the save? No. Thinks twice. I think he'd realised that Casey Judge was out for the count.
Wanted to save his partner, especially with everything going on backstage. You never know how much they're going to be needed even for the rest of the night.
It was a hard-fought matchup, but this result means a bad night for the order all around there in the Industry. Focused and feisty, fought back. Two great combinations. The sweep corkscrew elbow, there it is. That could have been the turning point, but that super kick was the exclamation mark. Good night, the order, the Industry. Back in action in the tag team division.
Some intense action so far here on Brawl. I want to thank you wherever you're joining us from. Still to come that main event. Falls count anywhere. Franco, who's celebrating with his friends there, takes on Youngblood. Up next, the women's division, one-on-one, N.E.W taking on Cynthia Violet. It's quite a night for the Industry here.
Yeah, they've been all over the place tonight, have the Industry.
And her opponent.
N.E.W already in the ring.
Giving a hug to the rest of the Industry before they left.
Awaits the arrival of this young lady. One of our homegrown developed talents in the Red Dragon. Cynthia Violet, colour teeth in the now defunct N.E.W brand, has made quite the impression as of late in the junior women's division, finally making the move up. It has been very impressive since that move up, just waiting, Erwin. I think it's only a matter of time now until Violet puts all those pieces together and gets a real run at the Women's Heavyweight Championship.
N.E.W, of course, grasping that momentum with a victory, heading back towards that championship that Farrier took from her. Cynthia Violet ahead of her with 3 victories here. This is a tough one if she wants that 4th.
Right, it's a great test on just how far Cynthia Violet has come. If her 4th victory in the women's division, the senior women's division, could be against the French phenom and former women's champion, N.E.W.
Starting off strong here.
Hard headlock there by Duran. I don't think Violet wants to get into a mat wrestling matchup against Duran. The in-ring veteran here. Got a good 7 years of competition experience on Cynthia Violet, at least.
Violet quickly learning that right about now. Another headlock has been applied.
Just a swift takedown there as well. Duran knows every trick in the book, has written a few herself, misses with a big splash. Cynthia Violet gets out of the way quickly.
What a chop.
Stiff chop across the chest. Russian leg sweep by Violet. An explosive offense there by Cynthia Violet. She will throw quite literally her entire body at her opponent in with the armbar early on for Duran. It might not get a submission, but it will definitely injure the arm of Duran, which isn't a bad tactic for Violet, knowing the submission base of the French phenom. Duran, stiff forearm, taking down Violet again.
Violet, knowing this match was coming up, spent some time in Hotel Pain working on her submission offense and defense. You can't say she hasn't prepared for this one.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that. I mean, the Red Dragon, Violet, she's always prepared, always fastidious in that respect. But Duran's a submission specialist. No amount of training in the world is going to combat that natural God-given ability to counter.
Not to mention the experience that Duran has from the European circuit.
Champion all over the world, Erwin, signed personally by Adrian Goldman himself. Cynthia Violet, a homegrown talent with it all to do, finding that prestige every step of the way here. Oh, what a drop kick there by Duran. Violet seems to be trying to beat Duran at her own game here. I'm not sure how wise that is. Stiff elbow counter there by Violet after the hard kick to the face. Must have done Violet some damage, but she came back swinging. Hard Irish whip in the corner finally after a little bit of confusion. Misses with a forearm. A characteristic mistake there by Violet. You have to believe the nerves are there. Misses with a splash. Duran gets out of the way again. Corner to corner, that splash connected.
I think Cynthia Violet just getting one step ahead of herself, and it has cost her here. Duran back with the momentum once more.
Oh, look at that though.
Spoke too soon.
Forearm smash after that kick to the gut, and now Duran gonna meet the ring post the hard way. Shoulder first. Pushing her away again, Duran fighting out of the corner. The veteran fighting back. Big suplex. Takes down Violet. I think Violet's starting to realise that she has to fight her own fight and stop trying to fight like Duran. Hard Irish whip back into the corner by the French phenom.
Question is, has she realised that too late? Duran propping her up on the top turnbuckle here for a handstand. Hurricane Rana.
This has won Duran matches, the handstand Hurricane Rana. It took a lot out of Duran, who needs a minute to take a breath. This has given Cynthia Violet time to recuperate herself, rolling out the way at the feet of Duran.
The response before she rolled to her feet to roll onto her stomach.
And again, Violet digging deep.
Oh,
what a hard knee. Drop kick misses, sidestepped again by the Dragon. Oh, big kick to the midsection. Pivotal kick by Duran, chopping away at the legs of Cynthia Violet.
That is not a good sign for Violet. Clutching at the upper leg part, near the knee.
Vicious stomp to the elbow there as well. Did you see that, Erwin, by Duran? Sheer malice, and by the hands of the French phenom trying to break the arm of Cynthia Violet. Still only getting a 1 count. Just showing you how double tough Violet is.
Reversal.
Reverse armbar takedown. Beautiful, going straight for the pin. Duran's head may have connected the canvas, still only got her a 1.
These two women with some incredible resiliency here.
There's one thing that comes with experience, though, in that ability to take that hit.
Violet here has just been trying to keep up with Duran. She is finding the offense though, finding those openings and utilising them to full effect.
Both women have missed tailor-made pitch-perfect drop kicks, but that one connected big by Cynthia Violet, going right back into the headlock. After that beautiful drop kick, trying to wear down Duran some more. This is a great tactic by the rookie here, Cynthia Violet, but she is still trying to combat Duran, the French phenom, on a technical base here, Erwin. Again, Duran with a counter. A swift kick to the skull. And a Hurricane Rana, look at that. No wasted motion. One kick, one maneuver, that was it. Drop kick to the spine. And this is why we call her a French phenom.
So that next step of Cynthia Violet. Damage to the other knee now.
Well, is this inspired lunacy or just craziness by Cynthia Violet?
She gets the fans behind her, just throwing Duran to the ropes.
Yeah, what a slam by to Duran, going right back into the armbar. This time the ropes can't save Duran. Some more damage done to the shoulder. Cynthia Violet has clearly had a game plan all match up and has stuck to it. All credit to her, it's worked pretty well. Snap me a takedown. Oh, handstand
splash.
Body splash, beautiful, right into the pin. Oh, got a 2 count, that was close. 2.9 by Violet. Brandon ready again.
Dragon cutter.
Beautiful dragon cutter by Violet. Gotta be over. It is.
It has been a night for a cutter victory. Jack Murphy, Brad Morse, and now Cynthia Violet adding to that list.
It's Colour City tonight on Brawl in the live in Liverpool. Dave Duran and Cynthia Violet battling with each other.
We are not done there by any means. This falls count anywhere between Franco and Simon Youngblood, non-title. Big opportunity for Franco if he wins.
You see the Dragon Cutter there, that second shot there was enough to put Dave Duran down, and a huge victory. Victory number 4 for Cynthia Violet.
Here is your winner, the Dragon, Cynthia.
One more
hang on
to
a
go.
second.
Oh, wait a
The
minute.
Phantom. 10 times aren't done here tonight.
Haven't they caused enough chaos here tonight that Cynthia Violet just been through a war against the veteran, the French phenom Dave Duran, who is in no hurry to help Cynthia Violet.
She's had her own issues with the Phantom. What a chop.
Phantom with that cheap shot attack. Now feeling the back of the hand of Cynthia Violet, jawbreaker there by the Phantom. Don't want an Irish whip. Big kick counter.
Oh, D, of course. Busy backstage still with all the calamity that's happened already here tonight.
Referee trying to talk some sense into these two ladies, just trying to pick each other apart after Violet's just been through a hard-fought contest.
Oh, what a
splash by the Phantom! Springboard cross body, that tremendous demonic athleticism. Oh, what a
German suplex. Finally, officials coming out here.
demonic message of times to come, Erwin. What have you done?
Making his way to
Yes,
the
that's
ring
right.
from Beverly Hills, California, weighing in at 248 pounds, Franco.
Well, the pin cell is in our future, but tonight's main event is something I've been waiting to see for a long time indeed. Franco, two-time All-American, pound for pound in my money, the best technical wrestler N.E.W. has on its books right now, against the world heavyweight champion, the Lionheart, Simon Youngblood.
Again, this is non-title, but if he wins this match, he can gain 2 points in the world division. That would be a huge boost for Franco.
Could be an amazing boost for Franco's career, Erwin. How long have we been talking about this guy's potential to win the big one? You yourself said this guy was a future world champion.
Certainly is.
Well,
Here tonight
Youngblood,
he faces the Lionheart.
this is a dream match for many of N.E.W's faithful, I can tell you that.
I can't believe they've never faced before once in a triple threat, which the third opponent, the Doctor, who is now enrolled in Pro, won.
Staggers belief. There's a lot of guys in the back with interest in this.
At 220 pounds, the world champion, Simon Youngblood.
And it seems Franco has indeed come along. Whether that remains to be true throughout the match, we will have to wait and see. Simon Youngblood.
The world champion, once again surrounded by his people, one of the most popular and respected world champions already in the history of N.E.W. Erwin. It is hard to remember one that has been more popular than the Lionheart, Simon Youngblood, and he will be a fighting champion. This match is proof of that. The fans wanted to see it, the guys in the back wanted to know, so the champ made it happen. And tonight we will get, for the first time ever, as you said, Erwin, Simon Youngblood and Franco one-on-one.
Of course, part of Goldman's decree that there will be a champion in every main event here on Brawl. Youngblood's turn has come around, and of course we already know he's going to face the Reaper, but they are saving that for Pincel. But this could get Franco up to 4th place if he is to be victorious here. High knee!
High Harley Race-esque knee there of Simon Youngblood, starting out as quick as a flash of lightning there, taking down Franco early on, working on that arm, going straight in for a pin. It won't get him a win. Referee completely not ready for it this early on in the matchup. Getting a 1 count for his trouble. Youngblood going right back to the attack on the back.
Youngblood proving that his aim is true, has taken Franco out of his game here. Opting for a headlock now to catch his breath after such a fast pace to kick the match off.
Trying to wear around his opponent from the offstead, Erwin. Working there, Franco on the mat. This is Franco's home ground, if you will. I mean, you're not going to find more comfortable men on that mat than the two-time All-American.
Simon Youngblood thinks that's the end already, perhaps. Believing Franco is not up to the hype. The way this match continues, Franco now finding an opening.
I heard that Franco's middle name was Theodore. Hard clothesline. Missed with that big elbow right to the back of the head, and the German belly-to-belly overhead suplex to the world champion. What a flurry. Franco, in a matter of seconds, has changed this match's momentum, Erwin. Oh, what a forearm.
Let's not forget, this is Falls Count anywhere. Franco could take this wherever he wants, as he has the momentum right now.
Adds that little bit of extra spice. Jawbreaker counter. What a beautiful drop kick by the champion.
Right
a lack of space for Franco to land as well, who went hard into that ring apron again with the race knee, taking down Franco. Single-legged to Gary, almost taking off the head. And the AA champion. Franco absorbed the punishment and getting getting the line out back into the ring. And back counter into a backdrop by Youngblood. Working on that head again, Owen. Trying to wear down the impressive core resilience of Franco.
Somewhat equalised as it returned to the ring. Oh, Youngblood now with the momentum. Look at the schoolboy. Super kick.
Classic Youngblood. Schoolboy super kick.
Oh,
Franco responds with a vicious clothesline.
But he's bust open.
Yeah,
Kick it hard. Oh, another knee.
Those constant knees to the head kind of helps the cause of Franco. Even Youngblood from the top, and the best moonsault in the business. Simon Youngblood right in for the pin. This has got to be over too. Yeah, no. 2.9.9.
I can't believe it. Youngblood wasting no time, going straight
either.
back up for another one, perhaps. No.
Oh, what goes up in terms of the champion must come down. Misses with the elbow. Sidestep by Franco, who misses with the knee. Falls right back into the scoop slam press of the champion. Youngblood may have got lucky there, but that uncharacteristic misstep by Franco's led to this other pinning combination. Two count again.
Knee across the chest.
Right across the heart of Franco. It is still bleeding, and Franco is still fighting back.
Oh,
Right to the rest. Cannon again by Youngblood.
Franco is losing a lot of blood. Oh, but still manages to find his way off that top turnbuckle.
And Youngblood going to try and chop the tree down. Those swift kicks to the calf muscle. And Franco has done the job, putting the All-American back on the mat. Look.
Another schoolboy. Super kick.
Dear Lord, the amount of blood that just landed on Franco's chest. That has to go. Another kick out.
Franco could be on Dream Street. Kicking out by... Oh!
Sheer instinct alone, surely sweeping the legs.
Again, this could be all that amateur training paying off here for Franco, just sheer response. As you say, by instinct alone, going for a pin here.
Well, Franco's a professional fighter, there's no doubt about that. He's been fighting his entire adult life. And this is when some say a fighter becomes the most dangerous, when they're injured, when they're hurt. Double German suplex, is holding on for a third.
Connects.
Hands firmly clasped around Youngblood's waist as he drives his head into the canvas free. Stunning German suplex is how Franco has even done that, considering the amount of blood he has lost. Is otherworldly.
Youngblood though still fighting back.
Oh, what a leapfrog by the champions. Drop down again. Oh, what a single leg enziguri taking down Franco. What athleticism by Youngblood from the top rope again. Going for it. Moonsault. The best in the business.
Going for the pin.
No way Franco survives this. No way he kicks out of two. Moonsault. Oh, sweet Jesus.
A second moonsault still.
No friggin' way.
Does not put Franco away. I can't believe it myself.
What? Blocks the forearm. Belly to belly overhead. What an overhead belly to belly. Primed and ready.
What a main event. Franco could steal this here.
Franco slam. What a win this would be. What a scalp. Oh. The champion got his shoulder up. Holy shit. What a main event.
Surely Franco's not looking to take a leaf out. No, going for a frog splash.
Beautiful frog splash, blood in his eyes, connected beautifully.
Sending Simon Youngblood once again to the outside.
Hard Irish whip right back to the outside, but as you said earlier on, Owen, this is false count anywhere. Totally legal by Franco. Blocked by the champion, who's just realised he might just be in the fight of his life. Swift dropkick again, right back into the ring apron as both men, battered and bruised, are brawling with everything they've got.
Both staggered and
Goal on the outside. German holding on for the number 2. Boom, again connects. Arms clasped for the third. German suplex. The shoulders and head of Simon Youngblood must be on fire.
I was looking for a snap suplex, but couldn't quite get the instant lift.
Counter by Franco. When they're going for the snake eyes on the steps. And you're absolutely right. After all the punishment that is taken, Franco's back simply just gave up. Scoop slam, press on the outside legs, and Franco's connect with the steps. Referee was out of position. Only gets Youngblood the 2. The young Chatopa quite wisely staying out the way of these two stallions.
Oh, hang on, Franco. Looking for the ankle lock.
You're turning Youngblood over. Locked in ankle lock. Youngblood is in trouble trying to turn the hold.
Kicking it then.
Almost immediately. Kicking any part of Franco he can lay his feet on.
Could be done.
Look at the face of Franco. Snap suplex
into the pin.
2.
No.
Unbelievable. Swift forearm. Sharp forearm again. Spinning heel.
To the back of Franco's
Vicious
head.
flurry by the champion. He's not world champion for no reason, Owen. Simon Youngblood has earned everything he's got.
Fatigue setting in for both men here. That has bought Franco a little bit of time. Dodges that forearm though, does Youngblood. Another knee.
The highly raced knee has been a game changer for Simon Youngblood here today. Has saved him on more than one occasion, and yet again Youngblood is taking a risk from the top rope. Will it connect for the third time tonight? Moonsault! The best in the business! Gotta be over. Has to be. Surely.
Third time the charm.
What a match.
Absolute intensity from start to finish.
You got that right. What else is there to say? To the absolute finest that we have just put on an absolute clinic here tonight.
It's replay is like a highlight reel. Absolutely insane main event here tonight from the world champion and his contender. Franco does not get those 2 points. You've got to think he's earned the respect of the fans here tonight.
Respect and pride was earned, but the 2 points weren't. Simon Youngblood's role continues. The world champion stands tall on Brawl. What a night!
Thank you and good night.